right, welcome everybody. I am coming to you today with not a edited piece. I'm coming today kind of almost live, basically. It's Friday and I'm going to upload this for tomorrow morning, and in keeping with my upload schedule, I want to do this update that I've never done before. And so I've got a lot going on with my channel, a lot going on in my head, basically. And that's kind of the challenge, is to get the stuff in my head out on to YouTube. So I've wrote down some bullet points here, and I just wanted to kind of get to know everybody a little bit better, have you get to know me a little bit better. I'm sitting at my editing desk, and this is where I edit all my videos, and I'm not going to go into it with much detail, but I use a MacBook Pro. I have a 32-inch widescreen monitor, which I love, and it just helps with the real estate of everything that you need when you have a long timeline and you want to grab everything from your bin and all of that. So that's that, and just some of my knickknacks and some memorabilia from everything that I've done, and also where I've gone a little bit, some of my artwork. This room is kind of more than a dual purpose room. It acts as our guest room. It acts as my music room. We have a piano in here. We have my electronic drum kit in here, and then my photography business runs out of here as well. I have a 24-inch Epson color printer. So this is kind of the heartbeat of Rory MacNish photography and video. And so what I'm also wanting to let you guys know is that there's something new that I'm doing, and I will get to that soon, okay? But right now, I just wanted to just kind of like touch base with everybody. I don't have a lot of subscribers right now. My channel has been around since 2009. I jumped on it early on. I was amazed, and with me being in this business for probably over 40 years, studied television and film and photography in college. When social media came around, I was just like, wow, you could put out all your own stuff, So I kind of did that, I have over 100. I have 191 videos, as it says here on my channel, and it's a lot of everything. I wasn't concerned with algorithm or anything. I just wanted to put it out there. And over the years, I built up to 365 subscribers. Not bad. My goal is, for this year, is 1,000. 1,000 is the magic number for YouTube, and that's when you can start monetizing. And also you can start going live, which I may not do. I kind of like doing this format because this is just controlled. I can edit it, and I can, make it look just a little bit better, a little bit smoother for you guys. However, I have gone live before, and I'm also thinking about doing a podcast. I'd like to bring people in and talk to them about their businesses and their kind of passions and stuff. And especially photographers. I have a few photographer friends that I'd like to bring in. And also the marine world. I work for Cornell Cooperative Extension Marine Program, my full-time gig. So I have to work my YouTube channel around my schedule for Cornell Marine Program. And so that's a challenge, because bringing you videos every Saturday, I've got to get up early in the morning. I've got to shoot, on the weekends. So I'm trying to compile all these different things, like, as I go and as I have the free time. It's nice now that the summer's coming, and we're getting more light later in the evening, and more light earlier in the morning. So those times help me. I got my notes here, which is, I need it. I have to have notes, because if I don't, I'm going to go all over the place. I can ramble. I'd also like to talk about some of the upcoming videos that I'm working on. I don't want to there's the one video that I'm having difficulty with right now. was kind of hard for me. I mean, it was me doing something that I wouldn't normally do. And, even though it wasn't a struggle in the beginning, it became kind of like a little difficult, kind of emotionally, and just wasn't sure about it. But I've been kind of working myself through it, and I'll get into that, and you'll see that soon. And again, I'm not sure when, but currently I'm working on a video about restoring a trailer that my brother-in-law gave me, and so that was kind of not planned. It was just like, oh, you want this trailer? And I said, sure. It ends up being a Tractor Supply trailer, an 8x4 trailer that really fits me perfect. I already have a truck, so I have that capability of carting things, but this trailer will come in handy if I want to bring my lawnmower somewhere, take my motorcycle somewhere, because I can strap it down, and it can, it's just the perfect size for that. So I have some upcoming plans for that. That I may release next week, a week from today, because as you're seeing this, it's a Saturday. Let's see. I have some of the ideas here. One of my big pushes for this summer is a series called Will It Shoot? And I have a collection of old cameras that I just, I love old film cameras. These are cameras that I first started with in my career. Some of them are the same cameras, but they weren't mine. And some of them are cameras that I would see in my store all the time. Now, I mentioned my store. I started in 1985 when I graduated college. I started a custom picture framing business. And as you can see some from my past videos, that I'm a picture framer. That's another just kind of side thing that I do. And I wanted to develop that into film processing. And so I introduced the 1 hour photo, and also have a photography studio. So I had the full gamut of producing the picture, of processing the picture, and of displaying the picture. And that was a business that I had for 10 years. So I'm very well versed in film and film cameras, color theory, those types of things that I would love to bring to you. But the Will It Shoot series is also kind of a method that I can go out and I can sort of travel. I can sort of go out into the community, take pictures, talk about that particular camera with you guys, walk you through how, if someone actually came into the store with a camera that wasn't working or wasn't sure that it worked, I'd walk through how to see if it's working, and see if maybe it needed a battery. No, that shutter is bad. No, the aperture is not working. So these are some of the tricks, or not tricks, but the education that I hope to bring you about those cameras. And I'd like to also maybe do a restoration of an old 4x5 Deerdorf that I own, that I was going to give up. I was going to send it off. I did send it off to B&H Photo to have them look at it, and they said it was too far gone. So I'd like to restore the bellows. I'd like to restore the finish. I'd like to see how I could restore some of the lenses and stuff on that. So that's about photography. And there's probably that series will last for a good long time. I've got probably, 25 to 30 plus cameras that I could talk about. On top of that, one of those videos, I'm planning a trip to Eastman Kodak, and that's down the road. Now, before I go too much further, I have about 2 years before I retire. So I'm trying to build up this YouTube channel as a retirement income, basically. And I hope to do that. It's kind of difficult to monetize videos on YouTube. I'm competing with millions and millions of people, and probably millions of photographers out there talking about it. But I think I have a kind of a unique slant to it, and I hope to bring you that unique slant and my expertise in photography, in how I envision it, some of my philosophies, how I view a photo, how I find a photo, just walking around and like focusing in on, getting rid of everything else and focusing in on that one picture. How do you do that? So I hope to bring you that as well. Trip to Eastman Kodak, that brings me to more traveling type of stuff. I am going to Disney soon, so I hope to bring that trip to you guys. I've got a trip to Gloucester, Massachusetts. I want to go to Colorado. I haven't really visited California. I've stopped off in California. When I was 12, actually, I did go to California. I went to Chico, and I don't remember it well. I remember some parts of it, but anyway, I want to go to California. My son has a friend there that I'd love to visit. Want to go back to Hawaii, and we want to go to Europe and travel to France and whatnot. These are all way down the road, I guess. Not way down the road because I don't got much road left. I'd like to go to Alaska and photograph Alaska. Is going to be like a unbelievable photographic trip. And also maybe that same trip, go through Canada, British Columbia, drive up, through the Canadian roadways and stuff. And that's a long list. So there's a lot of potential there for travel videos. And again, I want this channel to be, kind of like my adventures type of thing, and my knowledge base coming and trying to portray that and give you that content. I've got some upcoming fixes on the house. We're looking to add a new bathroom on the first floor. This house is kind of small, and we raised 4 sons in this house, 1 bathroom, my poor wife. We made it, they're all in their 30s and 40s. So, we got through it, but, I'm also thinking down the road as far as like, it's a 2-story house. What are we going to do? When we're 80 and we can't get up the stairs, we need to have a bathroom here. This room also actually, is a guest room, and I made a Murphy bed, and, that I did a video on, probably a short on that one, but, and some other things like, we want to redo our kitchen. So that's going to be a big project. We're not sure if we're going to, leave for 2 months and then have the construction people work on that part of the house. And so those are some of the ideas that I have. And I want to also announce today, a new channel. And some of you have already subscribed. I put that out to my family. I think I have 7 subscribers on a YouTube channel called Rory Rides Again. Go to channel. Okay, that's what I have to do. Visit my channel. There it is. Okay. So there's not much on this channel. There's actually nothing on this channel. I am planning on doing some motorcycling. The list that I just gave you is a lifetime of work for video. Every one of those will be either a week or a week and a half of concentration on each video. This channel, I hope to bring you with me on my motorcycle. I did produce my last video, was a ride on the North Fork, and I had my Insta360 on the back of the bike, and I had my GoPro on the front of the bike. And that particular video kind of got me thinking about, wow, that would be a great way to bring all of you along with me wherever you are. If you're California, or if you're, in Europe, or you're in Africa, or wherever you are, YouTube goes all over the place. If you want to, see what the Hamptons look like, okay, just the quaint roads, the scenic views of the Hamptons, the scenic views of the North Fork, you can see it. Go to my other channel, just my straight up Rory MacNish channel, and you will see that particular video. And I name the streets that I'm on. I probably will do a little more commentary on it. I'm working on getting a rig for my helmet so that I can talk a little bit more, whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it'll bring more of a personal and a more educational experience to it, that, oh, we're going by the old house in Cutchogue. The old house was built blah, blah, blah. And bring some local, knowledge to those videos. And some of those places I may not know much about it. But basically it's going to be a situation where you can come along and you can go to Orient with me. You can go to Southampton. You can go to Montauk. You can go to Connecticut, go across the ferry, go to Shelter Island, go across that ferry. So that's kind of new and exciting for me. I'm not going to upload any videos to that channel probably for another couple of months until I can have a good body of work that is ready to go and that I can kind of walk away from and just pre-schedule the videos to come on, and I may upload those on a Friday morning or something. So these things are all yet to be determined. And again, I'm excited about this. This is my passion. I love to do photography. I love to do videography. Editing is just one of my, I don't want to call it a superpower because there's so many editors out there that are so much better than me, but I've been doing this for probably 45 years. So I want you guys to, let me know what's going on and let me know what you think. And subscribing and liking and, commenting, all those things are wonderful. And again, my goal is 1,000. I like to see it in the 4 or 5 digit numbers as far as subscribers are concerned. But I think I'm really trying to put out decent content, content that will be enjoyable for you to watch. So stick around and, let me know you're there every once in a while. Give me some likes and whatever. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up and say thank you again and keep coming back and you'll see more. Thanks.